Beneath the clinic's calm surface, I uncovered secrets far worse than a delayed bonus. Monday morning, I walked into the private clinic in downtown Manhattan. The air carried a mix of disinfectant and coffee, crisp and sterile. Yet beneath the surface, everything seemed orderly. Still, I could feel that every glance directed at me held a flicker of avoidance. I was responsible for all patient data management and compliance review. For years, I had worked quietly, never entangling myself in office politics. But silence did not equal weakness, nor did it grant others the right to manipulate me. Not long after I sat down, office manager Julie approached, holding a cup of coffee, her smile stiff, voice dripping with false warmth. "Erin, how was your weekend? About last quarter's performance bonus finance has been extremely busy, and there's been a slight delay. It should be deposited in the next couple of days. So, don't worry." I looked at her briefly, neither taking the coffee nor betraying any emotion. Simply responding, "I've already waited 10 days. According to the contract, it should have been deposited by now." Julie's smile stiffened further. She stammered excuses. "There's just so much patient data to review. Finance hasn't had time." I didn't waste any more energy listening to her. I stood and walked directly to the legal office. Arguing with her was pointless. Lucas, the legal head, was organizing files. When he saw me enter, his expression tightened slightly, and he quickly rose to offer me a seat. I didn't mince words. I pulled out my employment contract and turned to the clause I had drafted myself. If a medical data analyst completes the quarterly compliance targets and the clinic fails to pay the performance bonus within 7 days, the employee has the right to freeze all personally managed core patient data until the bonus is paid in full, along with any applicable penalties. Lucas read through it carefully, his brow furrowing, and after a pause, he said quietly, "This clause is legally valid. I will report it immediately to the clinic's director, Noah." Before he could finish, Noah hurried in. Usually calm and composed, he now looked anxious, his voice edged with urgency. "Erin, I'm sorry. The bonus delay is our oversight. I'll have finance process it immediately. Please unfreeze the data so clinic operations aren't affected." I shook my head, voice calm but resolute. "It's too late for retroactive payment. Once the freeze procedure is activated, any post-payment will be considered an illegal gratuity. I have the right to refuse it, and I reserve the right to pursue the clinic for breach of contract." Noah's face went pale. He probably never imagined that the quiet, reserved me could be this unyielding, In the following days, I ignored Noah and Julie's repeated using my free moments to comb through the clinic's financial and data records. What I discovered was far more serious. Beyond my delayed bonus, 3 other performance bonuses for the data team had been misappropriated. 2 went to administrative staff who hadn't met their targets. Even more absurd, there was a part-time data reviewer who didn't exist. Number social security record. No work logs yet drew a monthly salary. Authorized and signed off by finance manager Leon. I compiled all the evidence and sent it via an anonymous encrypted email to the clinic's internal audit board, leaving only the keywords: data falsification, embezzlement, ghost employee. I knew this was only step 2. Noah and Leon's comfortable days were numbered. Sure enough, not long after, Noah grew visibly agitated. He even intercepted me in the underground parking garage, trying to bribe me with a promotion and a raise, promising double the bonus if I destroyed the evidence and dropped the matter. I looked at his panicked face and said simply, "I don't want a promotion or a raise. I want what I deserve in fairness." With that, I turned and drove away, leaving him standing there, humiliated and helpless. Days later, the clinic was in chaos. The board issued an official investigation, and the finance and HR department scrambled. Leon's phone rang constantly. Legal emails flooded in. He tried to contact me, but I did not respond. I stood by the floor-to-ceiling windows in the office, watching the unceasing flow of traffic below, calm and composed. I knew this was more than a dispute over a bonus. It was a battle for power. 3 years of silence, 3 months of preparation, a few days of suspense, all of it converged into a clear sense of victory. In the conference room, Noah and the finance team sat grim, fumbling through explanations that fell flat. Julie, in the corner, watched with a complex expression. She had thought she controlled everything, yet she hadn't realized I had already set the pieces in motion. When the internal audit board officially demanded payment of the bonuses and pursued the misconduct, I leaned against the window, fingers tapping lightly on the desk, thinking only one thing: the wait is over. True fairness is just beginning.